You're unhappy because you don't trust yourself. Some people don't trust themselves at all because they don't even keep their self-promises or do the right thing when it comes to themselves. People self-sabotage. If you want to escape this, you've landed on the right YouTube channel. Leave me a like to let me know you're here. Trusting yourself is the foundation of happiness and fulfillment. Without self-trust, we find ourselves adrift, constantly seeking external validation and letting societal pressures dictate our lives. But what if we could change that narrative? What if we can become the authors of our own stories, confident in our decisions, accomplishments, and at peace with ourselves? I'm happy because I know I'm the author of the upcoming chapters of my life. When we take ownership of our lives, we liberate ourselves from the chains of doubt and insecurity. Self-trust is the first secret of success. That's a quote by the philosopher Ralph Waldo. To succeed in life and find true happiness, we must learn to trust ourselves. Self-trust begins with self-awareness. This can be becoming aware of the things that harm you and benefit you in your life. For example, you can build trust for yourself by figuring out which foods are bad for you and stopping them. Or for example, who are the people bringing you down and then cut them off. When you treat yourself with love and respect and make sure to always do the right thing for yourself, you will gradually begin to build deep trust for yourself. Also take time to understand your strengths and weaknesses, your passions and your fears. Reflect on your life experiences and the lessons they've taught you. By knowing yourself, you can start to build a solid foundation of self-trust. Moreover, self-trust involves embracing vulnerability. Brené Brown, a research professor and author, used to say, "Vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and change." When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we open up to new possibilities and experiences. It takes courage to be vulnerable, but it is through courage that we learn to trust ourselves. If you're enjoying this, buy me a coffee to support my work. The link is in the description, and don't forget to subscribe. Otherwise, I'm closing the channel. Another crucial aspect of self-trust is setting boundaries. Understand that it's okay to say no. It's okay to prioritize your needs and your well-being over the expectations of others. As the saying goes, you can't pour from an empty cup. Taking care of yourself first allows you to be more present and supportive of others. We often fall into the trap of seeking external validation. We look for approval from friends, family, and the society. But true happiness comes from within. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Remember that your worth is not determined by others' opinions. Trust in your abilities and judgments. Building self-trust can also mean taking responsibility for your actions and decisions. When you make a mistake, own it, learn from it, and move on. Don't dwell on past errors or let them define you. Instead, use them as stepping stones to be stronger. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. One practical way to cultivate self-trust is through positive self-talk. Be kind to yourself and acknowledge your accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. Replace negative thoughts with affirmations of your worth and potential. This shift in mindset can significantly boost your confidence and trust in yourself. I highly recommend a video on my channel called "If You Don't Like Yourself, Reinvent Yourself." I will leave the link in the end plus in the description. If you benefited from this, then you'll really benefit from that video. Play it next. I hope that someday you can be happy because you know that you're the author of the upcoming chapters of your life. The author of your life is not going to be other people, it's not going to be society or pressure, and it's not going to be the need for external validation. These things are not going to decide the next chapters of your life. The key to happiness lies in trusting yourself. Embrace your role as the author of your life and write each chapter with confidence and authenticity. By having self-awareness and embracing your vulnerabilities, setting boundaries, not being dependent on validation, and taking responsibility and practicing positive self-talk, you can build a strong foundation of self-trust. Remember that you have the power to shape your identity. Trust yourself and you'll find peace and tranquility that you've always needed. You're the master of your fate and soul. Thanks for watching. Bye!